Alright guys, welcome back. As you probably already know, we got an official announcement about a collaboration with Shangri-La Frontier from the stream. So in this video, I'm going to explain that and other stuff they mention on the stream. First, let's talk about the collab. It will start from March 21st, which is Thursday, and end on April 11. So the schedule is the same as other events. That means the next Arma will be on April 12th. If we're going by the same schedule, element will probably be yellow, since yellow is the only one left. If we're going in by order, we had red with SF Aurora and Anne Rose in January, green with SF Elizabeth and Louis in February, and Fest Alexia, Fest Ita Riran, and Blue Sherry for this month. Although they changed the element to white, not blue, but I think we can assume that this counts as blue since they release Blue Sherry as the enemy banner, which usually has the same element as the Arma Realm boss. With that, the next Arma will probably be yellow. It's just my assumption though. So for those of you who usually try the not login for a week trick to get the comeback login bonus, I think you can still do it as long as you start it on the 18th and log back it on the 25th. So you will only be missing 4 days of grinding the new events. Although since this is the first time we've ever got this kind of collab, to be fair, we got Hololive in the past, but it's a little bit different since with Hololive we didn't get it as an event like this, so I don't know if you will miss much in these 4 days or not, so do it at your own risk. Moving on, this is the collab login bonus and mission. You can get a total of 3,000 gems from the login bonus, and from this picture you can see that you can get all the collab characters magic gear just from watching their PV, which is good. It also says there's more mission in this, so there's going to be more mission. They mentioned that some mission will be quite difficult, and it's recommended for you to communicate with other player on how to do it. And when you clear all the mission, you can get fragments for all the collab characters, as you can see from the picture. Alright, so here is the first character, which is Sanraku himself, the main character of Shangri-La Frontier. He's a green attacker. What they mention on the stream is that he will have 2 magic gears for him, as we can see from the previous picture. From this, you can get both of his magic gear from watching his PV. For the effect of the gear, it can give damage up and drain when your hit is doing critical damage. And for the kit, they say he can parry or block enemy attack and have a debuff that applies when the attack becomes critical. The debuff itself will have the effect of damage cap up, I think. They also say that all the collab characters' skill will be quite similar to how they are in the series, which is why Sanraku's kit is based on crit and parry, since that's basically what he is on the anime. As for the category of the Sanraku, they say he's not human or beast, so he will probably be like the Hololive characters. They are in the other category, I think it was other, right? Yeah, so the Sanraku will probably be the same. And the next one is Arthur Pensilgon. She is a green healer. As for her kit, they say she can give a 10-second stun and seal to all enemies on ultimate, but it will decreases her own HP, though she will have another kit that can make up for that loss of HP. That's all we got for her kit from the stream. We will have to wait for more details later. And the last collab character is Oikatsu. He's not been revealed anything yet, other than he will be a character. So according to the PV, both of Pensilgon and Sanraku will be released on 21 and Oikatsu will be released on 28. Is he going to be green again? God, I hope not. it will make 3 green units. I hope his different elements that's not green. For the last news about the collab, there's an event on Twitter that you can participate in. It's basically defeat with Zaimon on Twitter. He has this much HP, and for every like repost will decrease his HP according to this number, so 100, 1000, and 2000. Oh, and yeah, I forgot to mention that this Zaimon will be the boss for the next event, so we will fight him for the next event. And that is all for the info on the collab event. Next is a bunch of update news for the game. The first one is a new minigame called Majikaze Dashu. I think that's how you read it. So the event is you have HP and enemy has damage point or DP. Every time you bump into the enemy, your HP will decrease depending on the enemy's DP. There are also tiles to recover your HP, as you can see on the picture. The boss DP will be high, so it is recommended to raise your HP on the way. And of course, if you have lower HP than the enemy's DP, then you will be defeated and the minigame will be over. So they actually play this minigame on stream. And as you can see, each character has their own HP and speed. Speed is probably how fast the character walks, since this minigame is basically a slide scroll game. Is that how you call it? Slide scroll? I don't know, yeah, but I think you get it. The character runs to the right automatically and you only move them up, down to basically dodge the enemy or take the HP tiles. So the next one is the Green Tank Delta SS Plus gear, which they already announced a while ago. So this gear will help her to dodge more often. If I heard correctly, they say it will increase her dodge after she dodges an attack. And the last update news is that some of the updates that they announced on the anniversary livestream, this one, so I think probably here, will be delayed, which is the Secret Garden expansion, Sanctuary improvement, and birthday content. Secret Garden expansion will be the closest one to finish, so probably this one will be the first one to arrive, and the rest of it just a reminder of the weekly free roll that's happening right now, and that the event characters will not come from this banner. And the last one is Discord campaign, probably will be the same one as the past. You participate from the Google form, and when it reaches the milestone, we will get the reward, something like that. Yeah, it's the same probably. And that is all for the news. I'm really looking forward for this collab, since this, you can say this is the first one, since as I mentioned, with Hololive they don't do events like this. They only release the characters and stuff. So I'm really looking forward for it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.